This is move 4 and black is already dominating the board. If you're trying to win all of your games as black, this is the perfect opening. Stick around and I'll make a grandmaster out of you. The reason why you should play the Englund Gambit is because it throws your opponent off right away. He was probably planning to play the Queen's Gambit or the London system, but that's not possible now. So with this move you throw them out of the opening theory, and because of that you already have an advantage. They always capture this pawn thinking you played this move on accident, but they're cooked now. There's no way you can lose with this after watching this video. So let's start off with the most common line. We're going to use our knight and queen to attack their pawn, and white will try to protect it with these pieces. But that's exactly what we want. After a queen check they're likely to blunder. Usually their bishop will drop back to defend. But that's where we strike, grab the free pawn, and when they try to counterattack by hitting our queen with their bishop, it's already too late. If they take our bishop, we can grab their rook. So they might try to defend the bishop with their queen. But that's just another mistake. If they recapture with the knight, they lose a rook. And if they use the queen, well, that's checkmate. I hope you're starting to see how powerful this opening is. Now if they block this check with the queen, that's even better because we're gonna win this rook. If they try to defend it with their queen, they lose her to this pin. But you won't always be playing against noobs. What if you're playing against a secret grandmaster? Here's what to do when they don't fall for your trap. After this check, white will make the best move and block with their bishop. You take the pawn, but they can simply develop their knight and be okay. Now you're threatening to win material with your next move, so they have to push your queen away. Just move your queen out of danger, but their knight is still in danger. The best move for them is to move their knight and set up a fork. But don't worry, you can easily prevent it by trading bishops and moving your king. If they choose a different path and attack your queen instead, go ahead and trade bishops again. But this time, don't move your king but instead go after their rook. If they try to pull off that fork, they're going to lose material. Their knight will be stuck, and you're going to win it. As you can see, even if they don't fall for the trap immediately, you're still doing okay. But you're not ready to play this opening yet. Someone might play a completely different line and you're going to be shocked. So make sure to keep watching. This is actually a horrible move from white. You should offer a pawn trade right away. Don't expect them to capture your pawn since it helps you with development. Instead they will most likely develop their knight. You can't capture their pawn yet because of this queen trade. So first move your bishop to activate your rook. If they move the h-pawn at any point, they're gonna be on the verge of getting checkmated. So they will develop their knight instead. Now you can take their pawn. I won't go too deep into the middle game, but these two pawns are going to be a liability for the rest of the game. Just play solid moves and the match is yours. But what to do when your opponent doesn't even capture your pawn? Whatever else they play, just take their pawn. But if they're bad enough to put their knight here, attack it. If they decide to push their pawn, offer a pawn trade. If they capture it, you will have a nice position. Try to grab the center if you can. If they block it, put pressure on their pawn. They might pin your knight. But now you have a in-between check that wins the pawn. Now you're ready to play this opening. If the video was helpful, subscribe to support my small chess channel.